Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again, Zangetsu Red. Just sitting up here with a version 2 of my deck, just an updated thing been doing some testing on Dueling Network with Hazy, also known as FitC. Shout out to you. Thanks for all the playtesting and suggestions. So pretty much I'm just going to go through the main deck and then the extra deck. I haven't perfected my side deck yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, please put it in the comments down below. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. We're going to start off as normal with the monster lineup. We have 1, 2, 3 E-sets, 3 Tefnuts, 3 Sues. All pretty standard for Hieratics. Grandmaster Ninja Hanzo, or Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, sorry about that. 3 of him, always deck thinning. 2 Effect Veilers. Don't run 3 because I don't have, well, I do have 3. I just side the third one. Still working on the side deck, so you know. 2 Red Eyes Darkness Metals. And a Wattail Dragon and a Luster Dragon. Now, next is Monster Reborn. My Body has a Shield. It's come in handy a lot because a lot of people, when they see this, they'll either scoop or they just let you go off, and then they'll Dark Hole you or Torrential Tribute you when your field is done. So I'd rather keep that, I'd rather pay 1,500 life points and then just go ahead and keep going full steam, or whatever. 2 Dualities, Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs. I side the third one for now, and 3 Hieratic Seal of Convocation. And for the traps, 2 Fiendish Chains. They work great, especially if you're going against I've came across this with a Monarch deck that actually used Cardi. Now they went ahead, did that. Like, I was pounding on them for at least a good 3 turns with a 1,000 attack E-set. No, we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, I'm just pounding on him for like a couple of turns, and then all of a sudden, Cardi, I go to pound on him again. The next turn, he drew Battle Fader with it, and then he proceeded to rape my face with Caius and Ryza, and then the whole frog loop thing. So yeah, that was pretty bad. So this helps out a lot, in my opinion. Of course, no introduction or explanation needed for this guy. 2 Torrentials, just in case it's going bad for you. Still testing it out. Of course, these guys work great, no priority. It's just quick effects and stuff like that. But, ignition effects, monsters, Bryonic, stuff like that, you'll get past them. And no needed explanation for the 3 Wise Men. 2 Solemn Warnings and a Solemn Judgment. Now, before I move on to the extra deck, there's actually 2 cards in here that I wanted to put in as my 19th monster, but I'm having a tough time because while one is standard and everybody's like, okay, this would be a no-brainer, you put that in. I've actually been testing with it and it's been doing pretty well. First, I'm going to show you what I've been using, which is BLS. 1 light, 1 dark. Easy to do in this deck. 3 Hanzos, 2 Red Eyes Darkness Metals. Reasonable to put them in, of course. 3K beater. Remove 1 light, 1 dark. Pretty great. He's good for if you're in a recovery situation. You just top deck him for some reason, and they have nothing to respond with. Great. Now, this is what I've been teching. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Well, most of you people are like, hold on a minute. That's bad. Those are bad Yugi Mans. Throw that away. Burn it, burn it, burn it. I've actually done this a couple of times to people at my locals, and they were like, what the hell did you just do? Like, they'd be playing like Zen mains or whatnot, or just some random Exceed, and I would get Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon out, then I would continue. I'd get Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon out with Adam's effect. Like I do the whole loop, then get my second Adams. With my second Adams, I get Galaxy Eyes. Not only are you, and then I'd enter my battle phase. So not only are you removing a threat on their field, you're pumping up your monster and detaching their Exceed materials at the end of that battle phase. Yeah, with Adam's effect, he comes out as 0/0, but you know it's kind of like yeah. Anyway, so just let me know what you guys think about these two cards in the comments below, or just hit me up on Pojo or on Facebook on Pojo. I'm Dragnarok, DRAGNOROK, or you can hit me up on Dueling Network. It's RedHawk83. Anyway, we're going on to the extra deck now. We have Bryonic, 2 Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, number 25 Focus Force, Photon Strike Bouncer, the best looking dragon card in the game in my opinion, Hieratic Dragon, King of Atom, Insector Exabeetle, number 39 Utopia, and that Stroke, Maystroke, the Symphony Djinn. Alright, that's it for my extra deck, and let me just show you something real quick that I was talking about earlier with Galaxy Eyes. Now this is pretty much how the field would be. Let's just say your opponent has Maystroke out, and it has some Exceed materials on it. We're just going to use these for Exceed materials. That's your opponent's side of the field. And this is your turn. You're going off on the combo. You've got, I know this is like the wrong Exceed material, but we're going to go ahead and do this. This is pretty much your field. You've been examined. Alright, this is your field. Now, well, actually no. That's that. And this is already this. Now, on your side of the field, this is mid combo on your turn. Now, you have Atoms with full Exceed materials, and you have a spent Red Eyes, which you use to get out your second Atoms. And so what you do now, detach a material, you get Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon says, hey, I may be 0/0, but I can still attack. Enter battle phase. In our battle phase, you attack, and then you activate his effect to remove them from the field. You go ahead and do that. You can still attack with well, these would be 2 Gaia Dragons, and then at the end of the battle phase, well, his effect activates at the beginning of the battle step, and it happens on either player's turn. But this card, you return at the end of the battle step, or battle phase. I'm sorry, can't speak today. Any monster banished by this effect returns to the field, not summon, returns, so they can't activate Torrential Tribute or anything like that. Returns to the field at the end of the battle phase. If the monster banished by this effect was an Exceed monster, this card gains 500 attack for each Exceed material for Exceed of the Exceed monster it had when it was banished. 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. And I know my cell phone's not that clear, but you know, you get your monster back, they get theirs back. Yours is, normally it would be at least 1,000 points stronger, so you have a potential 4K beater on the field. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's not gonna work, blah blah blah. Just try it out. You never know. Anyway, this is Dangetsu Red hitting you guys back up. This is version 2 of my deck. Just decided to show off a little interesting thing I found out the other night. Anyway, see you guys later.